before we get started, we're going to have Ron, Terry and Judy McCaw for their 56 Ford Victoria.
Right in the middle.
Thank you.
Thanks. Sports Compact, sponsored by Rebecca's Entourage, Chris Tupholme, 78 Honda Civic. Where is he? Chris, are you in here somewhere? Are you part of that tuner group? No? You're either embarrassed to say it or you're not, right? I really pick on the tuners because one day they're going to grow up and drive real big cars. Special interest, sponsored by Riverside Auto, goes to Jeff Bell for this beautiful 41 Ford fire truck, which as far as I'm concerned is really a street rod. But you should hear this thing run, it's beautiful.
There he is. That's you. Congratulations. Can you get a quick picture? Perfect.
Okay, street rod car, truck 349, Dave's Restoration, Glenn and Diana Taylor for a 37 Ford pickup. Is Glenn or Diana here? Oh, there it is.
My sister got to do it years ago. So
what's this little guy's name?
Anthony.
Anthony's accepting. Way to go, Anthony. You get in there with all those women.
Look at that smile. Yeah, what am I doing here?
Greg Grandpa to tell you about it. This one, Michael. Okay, we have a late bloomer. Woohoo! You want a match?
No, you win.
Okay. This is muscle car GM 6074 Halston Essel, Michael Blanchard for 67 Chevelle. Truck current 1949 to current.
Go this way.
Acumen machine. Excuse me. Jamie Netoborowski, 72 crew cab. Well, that's close. Netoborowski.
Can you go behind?
Thanks. That's what my boss does for me.
Wow.
Oh, he's right here.
Okay, thanks.
Jamie, middle. Get your picture.
Jamie, middle.
Now.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Come on.
Some people are just too goddamn ignorant.
You're very
to be
direct.
smart.
Just amazing.
Congratulations.
You've been walking in front
Back
of
to
them.
the little cars.
Yeah.
Tuner, Downtown Tire. Jason Dahagrin, 99 Subaru Legacy. You were one of those guys this morning cranking those things up and going amazing musical tunes.
Coming on your right, Don. On your right.
Oh boy. Vintage car, Don and Leanne Potts sponsored. Janine Worms, 31 Plymouth Coupe. Janine
I
here.
know their names.
Yeah.
But that used to be,
Ah, here she comes.
who did you get that from? From
Texas up there.
Raiders?
Yeah.
Oh,
They got that from Terry's.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Vintage Truck, Don and Lillian Potts again, sponsoring. Ken Hoshikowski. Yeah, that's Hoshikowski. 36-star delivery van. Here he is. I sure hope I pronounced your name right. Perfect? Ah.
Congratulations.
Survivor class, sponsored by Family Glass, Jim Carroll for a 73 Ford Gran Torino station wagon. Can I help you? Oh, I just thought you're just here. It's my linguistics. Low smoking motor. Talk to Ron and then we'll deal with it. Are you guys having a meeting, Megan? You're good? Okay. Oh, that's way back here. Okay, this is Irwin. I got it here.
Yeah,
That's Virgil Weisgard. How'd we get Irwin out of it? Close enough for the Indian motorcycle. Okay, now we'll get back on schedule. Community Pride, Pro Truck Collision and Frame Repair. Sergeant Michael Campbell for 2009 Hind Sheriff Transport. Oh, hang on. Is this a government job, guys?
Yes.
Jeez. Okay, who holds rank? There's no stress in their job at all if you look at their hair structure. None whatsoever. Thanks, guys. Service Excellence, Pro Truck Collision Frame Repair, Lynx Creek Industries for a 2016 Western Star number 31.
You're welcome. You deserve it. You put a lot of work into it. You deserve it. Oh, yeah, no problem.
Okay, Best Semi.
It's just amazing. Oh, yeah.
Raj Truck and Trailer Repairs, Mike Wenworth, 2000 Peterbilt number 379 model.
We can help with that.
Best Specialty, Raj Truck and Trailer Repairs, Jason Bozzer, 90 Mac.
Come on, Jason, it's not hurry. At least they didn't have to call me twice.
You guys get along. Thank you. Golden Oldie, it's a vintage transport truck, Raj Truck and Trailers, John Stafford, and they're not telling me what it is. John, what is it?
1988 Mac.
An 88 Mac.
Go this way, please.
And I know.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay. piston engine class. From Garrett Engine, Jeff Wills for his 55 Ford pickup.
We need a tripod.
Oh, he's back.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Good man.
Okay, Unique Paint from Halston Esso. You can tell our sponsors are really nice. Halston Esso does a lot of trophy presentations, so we thank them very much. This goes to Kristen Hallcrow, James McKinnon for that 63 Impala down the road here. Black with all the panel flake and metal flake. Bling, sponsored by Full Spectrum Automotive. Barry Head for a 66 VW Beetle.
Sorry, we got to get behind the camera. Whoops.
He's unfinished, right?
Okay, Slam, sponsored by Downtown Tire. Zach Lusk for a 2009 Subaru WRX
Okay.
STI. It looks like a T the way they did it to me. He won't care, he gets a trophy.
Just to stand with the pretty girls.
I wish they get that.
Topless, meaning convertible. Halston Esso, Ed Pisemko, 65 Malibu. Is Ed here?
We're just renting.
He's coming?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Oil coolant leaker. Boomer's Auto, John Dirksen for his 30 Ford sedan. Okay. The hard luck story of the day or weekend, however you want to put it, sponsored by Platinum Autosports, goes to John Carrera, who lunched his motor on the way here. So he's got a pretty big bill going home, so we thought we'd help him out a bit. Is John here?
Okay.
Well, he should be. Can be on his way home for sure.
Yep.
Okay, we'll set him aside. Best pinstriping by the sign seller, Michael Cohn for 83 Cadillac DeVille. There he is.
Excuse me. Don't want to get pictures.
I think we're going to get tired.
Okay, the next one is for Obnoxious Exhaust, presented by the sign seller. Goes to Ken Arnold for his 82 S10. The next one is kind of weird, but you'll understand at the whole end of the deal. Best back seat to make out on. Some of your older guys might not remember, but it is sponsored by First Place Detail. It goes to Scott Tasker with that hearse. I would want to gather that there is no woman going to get in there. I would hope. Is Scott around?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oops, excuse me.
Guy looks like a lover, doesn't he? Best back seat, way to go. Did you hear your class? Don't blush. Nice shirt on the back, it says ride or die. Reaper crew, you're a weird dude, man.
Are we all weird dudes?
Up around. Thanks for trying to keep
Sometimes.
the camera
Oh yeah, it's the fun part.
Most photogenic, sponsored by Trent Monick, goes to Kristen Halcrow, James McKinnon for the 63 Impala again.
right behind you.
You guys, oh, here she
Up in
comes.
the shade. Behind that car up there.
Hey, I see.
Oh, you go ahead, it's all you.
Okay, you can stay with me, sweetheart.
And for the car that the judges felt would be the best going into an A&W cruising by City Center Auto Service, Terry and Judy McCaw for that 56 Ford Victoria down the end of the street here.
That was a good one. That's green and blue, or green and black? Yeah. That's nice. It was great.
How are we going to do this?
Behind the camera, girls.
Obviously, in the plans. I can see Brenda. So. Yeah, I can see Brenda and the kids. Okay, the next one.
About the tripod. Or even if you had a unipod. Yeah.
We're going to do 2 trophies all at once in this time. It's preserving the past, presenting the future. Now this is a 3-generation thing. We have preserving the past is Kobe and Cass Carson, but it's actually Mom's car. Her 65 Mustang, which is right there. What? Oh, he's doing his own. I'm so confused. There's so many people in his family. And then we're also doing presenting the future. Hot Night in the City is presenting both these to Fred and Helen Sawada, who have the T-Bird beside it and the 57 Fairlane. And Grandpa is helping the boys get into it and work on the car. So I think that is something special. Where's Mom? Hurry up, Brenda. It's the slowest you've moved all weekend. So congratulations to this family. You guys see it? It's right there from the little ones up to Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Brenda. Yes, happy birthday. Okay.
You're welcome. And there'll be no fighting over those?
Well, they got one of their own.
Okay. Nobody told me about this one. This is bright one. Oh, there it is. Okay.
If you get a unipod, they're nice because you can forward and back and forward, but it used to get steady.
Yeah,
And it doesn't take up much room compared to a tripod.
it'll fit in the camera bag, I'm sure.
Okay, this is Bright Light Award.
Get some real light ones.
This is presented by Hot Night in the City, and it goes to John Bone. And it's in memory of Ray Malden hard, and it's to be given to somebody in the Vintage Car Club who is always there to help members and projects with other clubs, etc. So, congratulations. And these are perpetual awards. Their names will be engraved on them, and then they will come back next year and it will go to someone else. Okay, the Inspiration Award.
Did he know?
Sponsored by Full Spectrum
That he had
Automotive.
to be here. Not, I didn't tell him what for.
Goes the transportation. The award is actually going to Bob Wells. Bob is a type of person who is a picture of a real car guy. I don't know, many of you know him, but for those that don't, he's a gentleman that builds all styles of cars, whether they're street rods, wrestle rods, collector cars, etc. And at the age of 74 years old, he can't be here today because he is racing his midget cars, and don't think he lays back in the back of the pack. He is in typically the top 5 cars all the time. So at 74, he's really doing it. But Bob's away, so we're going to ask his son Jeff to come up to collect this. Say congratulations to your dad, Jeff, from all of us.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Okay.
we got a meeting here behind me. Most likely to get a ticket just sitting here is presented by Constable Ryan Shirameta. It's sponsored by Thompson Valley Diesel. It goes to Dan Wooten for his 2011 GTM.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Oh, I don't know. You got your cups out already? I don't know. Look at this. Oh, he's eager to go. All right. Constable Ryan does this every year for us. A great guy. He searches and he picks out who's going to get it. Thanks, Ryan. Collector with plate. Franco's Auto Service goes to Keith Jaffrey for his 64 Willys FC 170 pickup.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
That's a nice machine.
It is.
And really rare.
Very rare.
Really rare.
He said he was trying to sell it, and I told him it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, poker run.
She doesn't want it.
3rd place. These are extras that you guys didn't see on the board upstairs. Goes sponsored by A&W. Goes to Eldon Garvin. 4 mugs, a bear, and 50 bucks. Is Eldon here? Oh.
All right, girls. Oh, guys, gotta clear some stuff on this one. Your check is in the cup there too for you. Okay, first up, and you got the bear.
Second place, sponsored by A&W, goes to Scott Teal. Now, Scott somehow already got his money, but he is getting 6 mugs and a bear. Is Scott here? Scott Teal? No Scott.
I think goes back.
I'm going to change the schedule, girls. Okay, we're going to, right now, call on a very special guest we have here. because if I don't, my knee's going to collapse. So at this time, I'm going to present our member of the legislature, Minister Todd Stone, Minister of Transportation. Along with Todd will come up Bob Kelly, as the Director of the Special Vehicle Association of British Columbia. Todd has some special announcements he'd like to make, and he will also give out the Member of the Legislature trophy that was picked by Todd. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, I gotta get out of the way.
Well, thank you very much, Barry. And first off, a big round of applause, I think, for Barry and his entire team of volunteers for a fantastic hot night in the city. And as the member of the legislature for Kamloops South and the Minister of Transportation, I want to welcome everyone in particular who has come here from out of town. Thanks for coming to Kamloops for a few nights and spending a few of your bucks on our hotels and restaurants and everything else that we have to offer here in Kamloops. Apparently this was a record, or close to a record year, about 100 more vehicles this year than last year. So a huge success, and we really appreciate all of you being here. Want to acknowledge as well the tremendous impact that this event has on the community beyond the economic impact, the jobs, the economy. I want to also acknowledge that I believe over $55,000 has been raised for a variety of good causes here in Kamloops over just the last 10 years. $55,000 for our hospital and the university and whatnot. So thank you so much for that impact as well. Before I give out the award for the vehicle that I've selected, there's a couple quick things that I wanted to do. First off, on behalf of the Premier and the Government of British Columbia, I wanted to very quickly read a proclamation. You know, we designated July 9th and the entire month of July as Collector Car Appreciation Day and month in British Columbia. So I think it's fitting to read this into the record here for everyone in attendance. The proclamation, which is signed by the Lieutenant Governor Judith Guichon, says, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, of the United Kingdom, Canada, and her other realms and territories, Queen, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith, to all of whom these presents shall come greeting. Whereas the Specialty Vehicle Association of BC, primarily a non-governmental organization representing vintage and collector car owners and related clubs province-wide, and whereas the vintage and collector car community plays an economic and social role province-wide through holding car shows where the profits are directed to local charities, hospitals, senior events, and school projects. And whereas there were more than 232 car shows just like this one held across British Columbia in 2015 that generated significant dollars that supported local business in the many communities where they were held. And whereas British Columbia has individuals who drive, display, restore, and collect these fine automobiles for their and others' enjoyment within most communities province-wide, now know ye that we do proclaim July 9th and the month of July as Collector Car Appreciation Day and month. So I'll present this to Bob Kelly of the Specialty Vehicle Association of British Columbia. And thanks to Bob and his team for all of the really good work that they do. You know, it was only a few weeks ago that the Premier announced in West Kelowna at the show there that our government had changed the regulations to allow fenderless vehicles to travel on BC roads legally. And that was something that many of you had asked for us to take a look at, and I'm very pleased as your Minister of Transportation to have delivered on that. That was the sixth of a list of 8 items that Bob and his team presented to me a few years ago. And I'm really pleased to announce the final 2 items on that list. It's effectively we're announcing here today. And I'll just read a sentence out of the news release, which has just gone out. And it says here, at the request of the Specialty Vehicle Association of BC, the threshold for eligibility will be expanded from 1958 to 1974 to allow eligible modified vehicles within the muscle car era into the program. And furthermore, so that's the first item. The second item is that the program will be expanded to include replica vehicles resembling North American production build 1942 model year or earlier and people who will be able to register the replica as it looks. So there you go, folks. Those are the final 2 items on the list of 8 that we've delivered. And last but not least, I am so thrilled. I know everybody was just dying to find out who the winner is of the MLA's choice. I'm sure that's why you're all still here. I am really pleased to announce that, well, it was a very difficult decision, obviously. I selected for the MLA's award this year the 1965 Rambler Marlin, which is owned by Rick Morgan. And I picked that vehicle because of its uniqueness and just the spectacular shape that the vehicle is in. Congratulations, Rick. And folks, thanks again for coming to Kamloops, and we'll see you all again next year.
Just coming down for a picture.
All right. Hey, you guys up this alley, shut those cars down. Don't you guys listen? You want to come back next year when we have no insurance? This isn't playtime, you guys. Come on, we're all old enough to respect that. Thank you. And Todd came, Minister Stone came back up. Sorry, Todd. And the implementation of the new 2 rules that just came in will be early 2017. So I've got to wait again for my car to get done. But I'll wait. Okay, now the collector car by Main Street Clothing Company goes to Rick Morgan for the 65 Rambler Marlin. Our judges went over that car, and it is a beauty. Yeah, that means you have to come back, Rick.
Congratulations.
Okay, 567 Chevy again by James Western Star Freightliner goes to Dale and Linda Kastner for a 57 Bel Air. And here he comes. Okay, American Muscle, Versatile Upholstery, goes to Smith Chevrolet for their 70 Olds 442. Smith Chevrolet, there he is.
Yeah, the Trans Am wins.
Here comes one.
Okay, long distance driven to the show is for Argo Road Maintenance. It's a $200 little benefit. but this guy's gas is cheaper where he came from. John Williams for his 2014 Corvette from Fort McMurray, 1,235 kilometers. Okay, now we're going to get into the best of the show. Now anybody who wins these awards, please stay back because we're going to photograph you in your car or truck, whatever, and then it will go on next year's shirt and you'll be even more famous. So please stay. We've had a few guys drive away before and they miss out. Top Ford. Dearborn Ford sponsored goes to Terry and Judy McCaw for their 56 Victoria.
Are you the winner? Congratulations. Come on in.
She's commanding the crowd.
Congratulations.
Top GM. Zimmer Wheaton sponsored goes to Hard Secom, or Secom, sorry, 69 Camaro. Top Mopar, Rivershore Chrysler Jeep, Norm Atkins, 58 Chrysler Windsor. Top Import, Kamloops Honda sponsored, goes to Barry Head for a 66 Volkswagen Beetle. Oh well, that's okay. Sorry we interrupted. Import, well, we'd already done. Okay, Best Camaro, sponsored by Smith Chevrolet. Harvey Nelson, 1970 Camaro Z28. You knew what kind of car you had.
I don't know, that's what Casher said. I guess that's like our squad.
Best Corvette, Smith Chevrolet sponsored. Bill and Cheryl Poole for a 66 Corvette. Okay. I may have scared this gentleman away. Yeah. A&W Poker Run first place. I may have sent him up to the second floor. It goes to Bob Kelly, the Special Vehicle Association member. Bob, you still here? Haha, fooled you. You got a big bear and a set of mugs. I will see. Okay, the mayor's choice. And the mayor unfortunately can't be here now, but they did put in the answer we needed. It goes to Alan Barden for his 36 Packard.
They're a long way from home, too.
Okay, Best in Show Semi-Trucks by Pro Truck Collision and Frame. Bruce Shonks for a 65 Kenworth. Bruce here? Has anybody seen Bruce?
Right
Where?
there.
Oh, you're there. Sorry, I'm looking over you. Congratulations, Bruce. Okay. Okay, now here's the award everybody wants to win, and I think it's just awesome. I've never been to another show anywhere that does this, but Best in Show, the radio pedal car donated by the Plaza Hotel, who does an awful lot for our organization as it is, goes to Don and Joe Hawker for their 32 Ford Coupe. The yellow one down the end down there, this car is gorgeous. You really have to look at it. So is Don and Joe here? There he is. See, we told you you had to hang around. Well, once again, just, yeah. I have a few announcements. That box goes with that, so it fits in there, so it's all sealed and doesn't get damaged. Okay, a few announcements. There's another show tomorrow morning till about from 8:30 to 11 down at Pioneer Park down here, Riverside. What do I know? Ribs and Rods. If anybody wants to enter it, it's a fun little deal for Sunday. See Sam here. She'll have all your paperwork and we'll get you going. And that's about it. Thank you again for making this a huge success. We are up almost 100 cars more than last year. And it's just getting bigger and bigger. So now, gentlemen and ladies, start your engines and go home. Drive careful. Don't get in any trouble. We enjoyed having you and doing this for you all weekend. Thanks very much.
So did you win?